Today we're going to do something a little interesting, and I'm going to try and make a pop punk beat on a budget. I'm going to try and keep it, I'd like to try and keep it free, but I have a couple things that I know will cost a little bit of money, but I'm going to try and keep it as cheap as possible, and we'll total up the price at the end, or even if you don't want to wait so long and find out it's a bit expensive, this will be the price. Cool? All right, let's get started. Okay, the first thing we have to do is try not to use a real guitar. So I am on this website called Looperman, which I like to use, and we're going to find a guitar loop. Now, a lot of the time you're going to find some stuff like Ian Dior guitar stuff, which might not even be too bad, but let's just type in pop punk guitar. I do actually really like this. 139 BPM now. This is a part of beat building. It's having a DAW. Unfortunately, DAWs are expensive, but you can definitely get free DAWs. There's Reaper. There's FL Studio Trial's really good. If you bought if you have an interface or a Scarlett one, I know for sure Scarlett ones have them. They come with Ableton licenses for Ableton Live Lite or Intro or something. So there's definitely options. So yeah. Okay, so now that the loop is in here, I usually just add a Midi track and map out the structure of the song. So let's listen to it and see what we can do. Okay, so let's just make sure we name all our tracks. These will be drums. Let's add some drums. Great. Okay, so now we gotta add some drums. Now what I use is this Travis Barker drum kit. It's from Splice. Now, Splice does cost money, obviously. It's like $9.99 a month, and I think you get 100 song credits, and I think you might need 200 or 300 song credits to get the Travis Barker drum kit. But I'm not too sure. Maybe throw some reverb on. Now, the plugins I use, a lot of them are paid for, and a lot of them don't come with like light versions of Ableton. I know Reaper has a lot of like stock plugins. GarageBand, I'm sure, has some too. I'm not too sure though. I don't work a lot with Mac, but basically, any plugin I put on these drums, you're going to be able to find a free version of, like Reaper Reverb. That's free. Any of the stock reverbs that come with your DAW, that free reverb will be this. It's not free, but it's stock, so it kind of counts. Let's just throw it on. There we go. Now I'll do a little bridge here, or a fill here. Now this sample is pretty sharp, so I'll throw an auto filter on it. Okay, so there's the drums. Now for bass, we're gonna have to use Looperman again. That's a good part right there. Bit much right here. Sounds good. Actually, that sounds real good. Okay, so we'll cut everything else out, and we'll throw it in a simpler. There you go. Now, I'm sure there's sample VSTs out there somewhere that are free. I'm not sure if any other DAWs come with stuff like this, because I've never used any other DAW but FL Studio, and there's definitely a way to do it in FL Studio. Cool. Let's make sure this is in tune as well, just to be sure. And then right here, we'll just do one shots, or just like one note. Okay, now it's alright. I just want to fatten it up a little bit. And we're just going to have to do that with an EQ. Now, we need it to be a little more powerful than that if the drums are going to be that crazy. So let's throw some reverb on. The sample. All right, it's not too bad, not too bad. Let's get a guitar shot here. That could work. All right. Now, to make it stop sounding so weird, we're going to try and get rid of some clicks by fading in a little bit. Now, let's throw some reverb on it. We really got to try and save this because it's a bit messy sounding. I'm actually gonna... So for the pre-chorus, I'm actually gonna automate, and I'm just gonna do what everyone does with their pre-choruses, and well, not everyone, but very lazy producers, they just do this. Oh, my bad. And then here we go. Now that we have that, let's search for more guitar one-shots. These may or may not be free, unfortunately, but you could 100% find one-shots around the internet. All right, here's one. There we go. Cool. Let's find some clean guitars now. Cool, yeah. And there's plenty of free guitar plugins out there. I know Ample Sound, I think. Ample Sound has some, like, Guitar 2 Lite or something like that. Those are really good. So just find some free VSTs. A really good website, actually, is VST for free. Oh, it's called Plugins for Free now. Nice. Yeah, here it is. Ample Guitar M Lite. So type in whatever you need. There's some kits. There's some one-shot drums, though I still recommend the Travis Barker ones for that. There is guitars somewhere on here. There it is, guitar and bass. So it's really good. I'm sure this bass would be really nice too, instead of taking a one-shot from somewhere random, but that's what we've done. So I have this kind of gross sounding guitar. But we're going to just add some like high lead layers on, and then we're going to mix it in so it won't sound so gross. Actually sounds pretty damn good. I might even take this out here, and then for the post-chorus, we'll do it. But we can go through any other guitar sounds, even like synth sounds. Like let's go through what synths do I have? All my packs need to be updated, so that's great. Let's just type in synth and see what happens. Look at that. We made a fucking beat for free almost, except for the drums and the DAW, I guess. But usually people have a DAW when they want to create music. So, yeah, I think that's pretty fucking good for a basic beat for free, essentially. I hope you learned something. You know, when I first started out making music, I thought like I need all this shit to make music, and to a degree you do, because you need a lot. You don't need a lot of shit, but like it's better to have a lot of shit and then realize you don't need a lot of shit than it is to not have a lot of shit and try and believe you don't need a lot of shit, if that makes any sense. Like now that I have all I need to make music, more than I need to make music, I now realize I didn't need all this to make music. But when I was first starting out and didn't have a lot to make with, I thought I needed a lot, because even though people told me you don't need a lot to make music, you just think they're liars because they have all this shit. But it's true, you don't need a lot. Hope that makes sort of sense. So I'm going to play this beat at the end of the video so you can see what we've made for free in maybe 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour. 40 minutes. We made it in 40 minutes. So that's cool. And yeah, hopefully you learned something. Learned that it's not impossible to make beats without a lot of stuff. So anyways, I'm going to go now.